Yo, what's up, guys? Another episode of the 3D podcast. I'm your boy Austin, podcast director. Sitting here with everyone here, sitting in my right here. We got our boy Matthias,
Yo, what's up, guys?
videographer. We got Swan, visual engineer.
What's up?
We got Ethan here, founder, producer.
What's good? I'm Ethan. Hello. How are you? It's nice to be back with you guys.
And then we got Rob, our audio engineer.
What is up?
So, guys, it's been a minute since we've all been on the pod here.
Yes, sir.
Glad to be back.
What's in the works? What's new? With any new projects? Any new goodies happening here?
You know I keep that thing on me.
I mean, we could talk about the music. The music's always going. We just had our vocalist in, a few weeks ago, and yeah, we're working on those, and then 2019 is going to be huge, guys, so stay tuned on that.
Swan, you working on anything cool? Anything new?
So for a long time, I've just been working on this laptop that Ethan gave me. And I've known I needed to upgrade. So this last week, I've been kind of researching parts and trying to put together the best workstation for working in Cinema 4D and rendering and being able to animate and make just crazy visuals for you guys. And
Are those the tools you use to
yeah, Cinema 4D being just by Maxon.
Software.
Yeah, software. It's a software for 3D animation and modeling, and it really takes a lot of hardware to run it. I'll need at least 32 plus gigabytes of RAM. I don't even know if that's enough dedicated RAM to run this Minecraft server, but it'll make do. It'll do.
Software, hardware.
Yeah. But yeah, besides that, I've just been grinding away. I've figuring things out in cinema, learning, uploading into Resolume, goals I've wanted, getting them completed.
What is Resolume?
Resolume is a software for uploading clips and things, and you can put certain effects, but it's mainly for timing videos up to music and getting that timing right and kind of fading things in out and layering things to make a light show on LED screens and whatnot.
So that's how you make your visuals with all those tools and making your computer and all that shit?
Yeah, so I'll make the actual scene and objects and things you see in cinema, and then whenever I get them all playing and animated, I'll put them in Resolume to clip them together and make different clips that go together to music, and I can kaleidoscope them or add lines or make it
Sick as fuck.
yeah, make it jump around the screen, do whatever. Yeah.
So Ethan, you working on anything cool?
Yes, sir. I am working on cool things. I just finished some cool things too, and we have some more cool things happening. They'll actually, by the time you're hearing this, they will already be done happening. We're a couple weeks ahead of schedule here, but nonetheless, January 1st, we have our clothing company launching. The third giveaway, by the time you hear this, is going to be over, but that did start on January 1st. A little time travel going on here, but hey, working hard for you guys. But nonetheless, we got our third giveaway. That's, the December 1st. Official Not Designer launch is January 1st. That's all for the clothing. Matthias and I have been super duper working hard on that for you guys, iron out all the kinks, making sure that we're going to bring you guys a quality product for a low price. Again, because that's what we're doing with Not Designer, is the appropriately priced apparel. So that's what I've been doing with that. For the music, I kind of just last week I released my fourth mix, Exponential Potential Volume 4. That got some real good feedback so far.
That cover art was sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's funny. Tim, our graphic artist, he did a great job, and then he posted on Instagram yesterday and was like, unfinished project for a client from the archives, whatever the fuck the word is. Make fun of me if you want, but nonetheless, he uploaded this photo, and it was kind of the same flavor and as I'd gone before with the angels and all that, and I really liked it. So I commented and was like, hey, can I get this, even though I kind of already paid you for something else? And he was super cool about it, and he's actually sending me that. So I am actually gonna change that cover art. However, the old cover art is still gonna be on my Instagram because I liked them both, but I wanted to potentially change like the Angel feel, and so I did, and then I realized that I dig it. So now I'm going back because I can. So yeah, but that's all for my personal music. That's what I've been. I've released that mix. You can find it on my SoundCloud, just Ethan Costello. Again, Exponential Potential Volume 4. Cover art will probably be changed by the time you hear this, but yeah, it's go and check it out if you haven't already. It's got some really good feedback, and Rob and I are actually starting to work here now on some new mixes with some original content, and then also the other stuff. But we got some shows, like we just got management about a month ago, and he's getting us set up here next year with some shows that we're going to be coming live at you with in St. Louis. So that's pretty exciting. And then the last thing I want to share real quick is that I decided I'm writing an album, and I'm really excited about that. And basically, it's going to allow us to bring a lot more. Like Rob, he does a lot of the producing and engineering, and I, do some production, but more so songwriting. And we're really excited to have a lot more of these ideas and projects getting kind of finalized and wrapped up and bringing at you, because that's what we're really excited about moving into this next year and doing these shows, is coming at you with some of this original songwriting that we've been working so hard on. So yeah, between that, the mixes, the clothing, yes, I think I answered. We have been busy. I have been busy. Everybody been busy.
Rob, you working on anything cool? Any good shit?
Any good shit? Yeah, I'm actually working on a little sample pack, and I don't think I'm gonna sell it or anything, but I have I kind of figured out that making your own sounds and saving them and using them for later is a lot easier than messing with the sound every single session. So I've kind of I've been doing that. I've been doing a lot of editing. Just got like 100 new plugins, Waves plugins, so pretty hyped about that. And yeah, just trying to finish these. I'm working on the Not Designer commercial. I've been trying to work very hard on that. I just finished I just kind of finished like a little bump that I had with editing it. Just something that I absolutely could not figure it out, and I finally did figure it out yesterday. So yeah, that should be done, and yeah, by the time you guys hear this, it'll already be out. So I hope you guys liked it. Matthias, do you want to add anything onto that about the commercial?
Yeah, for sure. That Not Designer commercial. We're ironing out the details. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until Swan's master PC has been built. So that's kind of getting put on hold.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Imagine telling someone it's like, I can build your house, and it's like all you have is a hammer and some nails. And you're like, we'll get back to you. It's like I know how. I just don't like
exactly.
All my tools are like there's at the shop.
With big projects like these, there's always those troubleshoots, and
trying to figure out how to fold a shirt in a computer and put it into a box is a lot tougher than you think.
That sounds hard as shit. That sounds really
you know what?
hard.
If you guys want to take a whack at it free of charge and sign the dotted line, giving us all rights, just send us an email.
For real, do it, please.
You'll be our best friend. We'll bring you on the show.
NDAs.
Yeah.
No, that'd be
NDAs for days.
Work for hire.
Oh yeah.
WFH.
Yeah. WFH for days.
And wait, no, we're not paying.
Yeah, no, just keep it quiet, or you'll be sleeping with the fishies.
Sleeping with the fishies.
I'll cut everything before.
If you want a promotion, break out the lotion.
All right. Anyways,
You are now
Matthias,
You're
what's
now
good?
I don't even.
The commercial, dog.
Oh yeah, the commercial.
Alright.
Matthias, what's up with the
what the fuck
commercial?
have you done, man?
Yeah.
One lazy shit.
Hey, motherfucker.
He went to LA.
And you quit your job.
I talked about that.
Previously on the
Okay,
last
yep.
podcast.
People are gonna be hitting me
episode.
up like, "Yo, I'll do it for $350. Like, you should get rid of Matthias. Like, I'll do it for because I told him $400.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need that.
Anyways, I quit my fucking job at Walgreens.
Congrats.
So, I was just fed up. You guys can hear about the details in my episode.
Well, they did.
They did.
You're right. You guys already heard the details in my
if you
previous
didn't-
episode. And if you didn't,
Go
go
watch
back
it.
and listen.
Go listen to that.
Go back and listen. It's a pretty interesting story about how I quit my job at Walgreens. So
He put a quarter in his ass because he just got played.
For real. Real talk.
Aspire to inspire. Go watch it. or listen to that.
What was that, episode 5?
Yeah, that was my episode.
Or no, 6.
No, my
6.
episode.
Oh, so that was
6.
last week's.
My episode is 6. Yep.
Wait, yo, was your episode already?
Nope.
Oh shit.
All right, Austin, what do you got for us, man?
Matthias, talk to us about your shit with the commercial.
Right. So the Not Designer commercial is getting slowed down. We're gonna release it after Not Designer has been launched, and we can deliver you guys a very solid product. Unfortunately, we ran into a lot of speed bumps along the way, so we're gonna have to slow it down and focus on our other tasks.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Simply,
Dude, I was ready to crush this fucking song out tonight, all fucking night, dog. I was ready to upload it tomorrow, dog. I was like, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Dude, we'll
Just-
still upload it. Dude,
Let's
trap. Dude, trap.
For real though, I was
Crap.
so ready to have it sent to you, bro. I was
Rob,
like,
you can
yo,
have the
I'm gonna
credits.
finish it here. I'm gonna go home and finish it.
Credit card.
I was
Shit.
about it.
I'm sorry to let you down, Rob.
Actually, I want 1 credit.
See that? There's been
I'm actually a little more excited now because I could spend more time and make it sound doper.
There, doper. You can make it sound doper. There we go. Awesome. Okay, well, perfect. Take your time.
No.
We'll be in touch on it.
We're gonna do it.
No, you guys fucking do it tonight.
I'm still
then?
gonna finish it, yeah.
It might not be done tonight, but that song is a really good idea, and all I like to hear is that he's saying we're gonna finish it rather than just use it for the commercial, because I like that song a lot, and
It's good.
it has
For the commercial.
it has a
I
good
picked out the
energy.
horns.
Congratulations.
Well, we asked your opinion. We picked the horns and then we narrowed it down, but yes, I'll give it to you. Yes,
I picked them.
yeah. Rob is the man that you are all gonna wish that you had worked to be. I shouldn't say that. To each his own. But he's a talented young man, and he puts in the fucking work. And yeah, he's a guy.
Yeah, you heard it. Swan, you want to say something?
Yeah.
It looks like you want to say something.
As
Yeah.
well,
I just want to say within the next 2.5 months, be ready for some shit
Crazy
Like-
shit.
from all of us.
yeah, because I mean that's all I want to see is shit. So be ready, motherfuckers.
Can you make
Some
visual?
content.
Can you make visual shit?
Yeah, I mean, I can now, and
Like legit feces?
Like legit.
Hey guys, if you're listening to this,
if you wanted me to model out in texture the poop emoji, but make it lifelike, yes, I could. I'm gonna give it a little face.
For money, right?
If you, it might take some time for me to figure it out, but if you want to pay me some money, Robert, yes, I could do that for you.
Alright, I'll hit you up.
Fiverr.
Fiber.
Check my LinkedIn.
So yo, as a group, what was the weekly struggle?
Oh, fuck.
oh yeah, I can give you one of those real quick.
Shit. Alright, go
Let them
around.
answer first, because I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
I need
grab
to
my
think.
notebook so I can prepare for Words to Live By, segment 1. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Wait. So,
what? I didn't do my homework.
what was the struggle this week?
Yeah, what was the struggle?
Honestly, for me, it was just like,
Oh, fuck! Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
thanks, Dick.
I'm sorry. It came up into my head. Go
Go.
ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
For me, it was kind of just like, sometimes finding motivation can be a really difficult thing. I think I'm speaking for all of us here.
Of course.
I mean, just like, you have to do something. It's literally like doing homework, right? It's like, I don't want to do it. Do I have to? Kind of. Like,
But then at the same time, you love doing it, and then when you're not doing it, you're like, fuck, I really want to do it.
yes.
But
yes.
then when you're like thinking about it all day, then you can either be like really excited about it or like dreading it.
Right,
I feel
right.
you.
Yeah. Like, it's just, you have to do it, and it's going to put you into a better place the next day. So you're better off doing it. And sometimes, I mean,
Working.
that mindset is kind of, I feel like it's kind of toxic too, because you're kind of forcing your hand, and it's not necessarily something that you want to do. I mean, sometimes you might just want to relax, and like, that's okay. You can do that. You don't be a workaholic, because otherwise, I mean, that
Work for work's sake, 4-hour work
work
week.
for work's sake.
Don't do
But
that.
then again, like,
Don't do that.
like do whatever the fuck you want. Like it doesn't even really matter like how much you work. Like if you're tired, take a break, dog.
No, it's like
there's
Gary Vee
nothing wrong
says,
with that.
like life work balance. Like who's balance?
Yep.
Like if you're happy with it, and I'm not trying to like be Gary Vee for a second, but no, I totally advocate for what he said there. It's like, dude, like if you're happy with your balance, like fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, you work too much? I love life. Like I don't work. I love what I do.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah, just you gotta find that equilibrium between work and relaxation, or just like whatever else you want to do, the fun side of life. You need to balance that, and that's what we really try to do on a daily basis. This podcast, I fucking love it. Like it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
We do it because we like it, and if we can monetize it in time, then good. But yeah, you'll never know till you try, and you'll, at the worst case, have some fun.
Motivation for me comes in waves, and it's kind of a day-to-day struggle, but when I find myself the most inspired and wanting to try my best and be my best and just try anything is when I am surrounded by like-minded individuals who also want to like make something happen or progress and just trying to learn something really.
I would say my weekly struggle, kind of what you said, like dealing with technical difficulties, but it's like basically like I want to just share one quote in like that regard, and it's like, winners lose more than losers lose. Or it's actually winners fail more than losers fail. So it's like, it comes with the territory, and like, with whatever you're doing, like I encourage you to like do what you love, because then it's less likely that you're going to give up. But yeah, it's like, this thing that we've been doing, it's the most meaningful thing in my life, with all the things that we do, but it's also like it's like the hardest, right? And so like, it's important to do what you love, because it comes with the territory that like nothing worthwhile is easy, and therefore all the more you should stick to what you like, because otherwise it's gonna fucking suck. So yeah, what I've learned this week is that part of making music is troubleshooting, and that's just what it is. And it's not that I didn't know that before, but it's just, yeah, like you're never gonna get away from it, and like you almost have to take it with a smiling face, because it's like you're never gonna. It's like if you want to be the teacher, you got to remain the student. And that's what it is. It's like you gotta fail fast and hard and often, because it's like, fuck a to-do list. Once you have your not to-do list and you know what not to do, that's when you win, because you know what to look out for because of all those failures. So I say this is it. Failure is the foundation upon which success is built. That's a quote by me, and that's how I feel. And that was my struggle.
Yo, I really feel that. But to comment on that like technical difficulty side of things, like having that struggle all the time, I remember Ethan like freaking out because of a wire that caused a buzz.
This buzz!
Yeah.
This fucking cable!
A wire caused a buzz in like all of his mixes, all of his
number
recordings,
4.
Until number 4.
Be sounding fire.
When he finally reached out to
The manufacturer.
manufacturer,
Yeah,
and
not
he
that you
got
could
a
really
new
notice it.
wire.
Well, no, I just like basically we tried different computers, different blah, different cables, different options, but every studio is different. Every circumstance is different, and it took calling the manufacturer and going through 3 different options of cables, even with the manufacturer's expert advice to get the problem solved. And like, amen, that goes back to the point of like, fail fast and often, baby, because you ain't getting around it. You're gonna fail hard, and then then you know what not to do. Like, forget what to do, know what not to do, because then
Learn from your mistakes.
well, no, then it's just like improv. Like, you're having fun where you're like, okay, I got to watch out for this, watch out for that. But other than that, we're having fun.
Smooth sailing.
We're playing the game.
Yeah.
We're playing the game of life. Right.
Yeah.
Rob, what was your weekly struggle?
Let me clear my throat real
You
quick.
fucking animal.
Sorry, I just did something, so I had to clear my throat because of it. What was my weekly struggle? Honestly, my weekly struggle was waking up late. I woke up 2 hours late every single day, except for Wednesday. And I was so fucking pissed off.
What time are you trying to wake up?
6:30, and I woke up at 8:30.
Are you just doing that just for the fuck of it?
I don't know. Like, I'm just, like, I cannot for the life of me get up on the first alarm. I cannot.
Dude,
I cannot.
totally.
It is
so
impossible.
hard.
Yo, not to be like.
And like, it's just something I've always struggled with like my whole life, and this week really sucked because it was exam week. So that really did suck, even though I aced all of them. But whatever. What were you gonna say, Matthias?
Not to be like superstitious about it, but like I totally feel like it's just the season changing and like
I feel
how's
that
superstition?
when
it's
it's
not
hella
superstition,
dark
it's
out,
just
cold.
fact.
it can be.
Seas-
It can be.
Seasonal depression.
Oh
it's
yeah,
a fact.
Seasonal
hibernate.
depression.
Dude, yo,
Yeah,
bears go
yeah.
into hibernation, dog. That's why we sleep.
Bears
right?
go into
Bears can
hibernation.
smell the menstruation.
Oh yeah.
You hear that? Bears.
Oh, wait. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, seasonal depression. Like, dude, I've been on the same thing Rob's talking about. I'm with it too. Like,
I'm excited when I get up, but I'm also cold and crabby.
Oh yeah.
I love what I do and I'm excited, but I'm always like, man, fuck, it's cold.
If
Yeah.
I sleep in too long, I know that I'll have to rebuild the fire, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. So I'd rather stoke the fire up and keep the house nice and warm the whole day, and just bring in split some wood.
It's cuffing
yeah.
season.
yeah, this dude lives in a fucking log cabin.
But yeah, that was my struggle, dog. It sucked. And I wanted to wake up to go to McDonald's, and I was too late every single day. And that's mostly what pissed me off, was I couldn't get breakfast. And I was out of coffee creamer, which really fucking pissed me off. And I kept forgetting to go to the store. Holy shit.
Quit complaining, boy.
So yeah, that was my
Get your
struggle for
ass
this
out of
week.
bed.
Oh yeah, what is the quote of the day?
No, it's words to live by.
Words to live
If
by.
you want the quote of the day, you're gonna have to add me on Snapchat, and also please be a nice
me.
girl that's pretty and isn't in a cult.
Yeah.
Next question.
You got anything to share with the audience, Ethan?
Yeah, I was doing some thinking this morning.
You got something to preach about?
Yeah, like basically, my man Alonzo Lee, Zoe Lee. He's a lot of things, but he's a producer. He's won some Grammys. He might have sold like 60 million plus records, maybe something like that. Might be multi-platinum, but nonetheless, no, he's a guy. He's made some records, and he knows some people, industry guy, all that. I had him as a teacher in school, and he would always say one thing that like it just really like man, it was some brain food if there ever was some. And that was perception is reality. And he would just talk about that all the time. And he would say, perception is reality because, like, basically the way people see things is the way it is, even if it's not, right? Because it's like, if everybody believes something, even if it's not true, it kind of is because everyone lives as if it is, right? And so that's some freaky deaky shit. And, like, I always say that to my dad, and he'll never, like, he cannot let me have it. Like, no, it's not. Like, reality is reality because, he's one of, I just cannot get him to, like, I cannot get him to chew on it. Like, he just, nope, reality's reality. But anyways, I kind of, like, got it into words this morning, like, kind of how I feel about it. And I kind of wanted to share it with everybody because I thought it might, like, give you guys, like, it's kind of empowering. And I think that's why he would tell people that because, like, it can be negative, but it can work in your favor. So I want to share this with you. Okay, so perception is reality. Reality, definition. What an individual senses and how he or she interprets that which is around them. In other words, reality is the way we see things and therefore how we believe they are. So if one person believes something, that becomes their reality. And if enough people believe something, that becomes the reality. An example of this for one person would be mental illness. If you suffer from mental illness, that is very real to you. However, no one else can experience that. An example for the masses would be like rose color meanings, how, we all agree or go with for matter that yellow roses, mean this and red roses are for love and white are for peace or hope or whatever it is. But nonetheless, that's semantics. Like we give meaning to things and we've accepted that to be true, even though it's not. There's nothing behind it that makes it that other than that enough people have decided to share that belief. Okay. So when someone changes what someone believes is possible, you change what becomes possible. And that is why this is so important, is because reality isn't realistic and life is negotiable. So here's where it gets fun, right? Companies and entrepreneurs alike, they know this and they use it to generate perceived value. The perceptions they can create in the public largely become reality. And so the way the masses see it is the way it is, even if it isn't. Imagine being an entertainer and having a reporter smear your image during an interview. It could be a total slander and untrue, but it could also ruin your career in 10 minutes because the way people see it is the way it is, even if it's not. So again, perception is reality. And the last thing I want to say is, at one point, 3D and not designer were only believed in by me, and therefore they were only real to me. But belief creates reality, and my dreams are not a fallacy. Another quote by me. But now it's real to family and friends, and so anything for anyone it's, you know, you can create these perceptions first for yourself and then create reality later for others just through belief. It's not going to be easy and it's going to take some time, but yeah, it's only real to you to start, but believe and watch as reality transforms in front of you. Had to share that because it's some empowering, heady stuff that you can pretty much blend and mold your own manifestation into reality right in front of you, only on a personal level at first, but then, you know, if you do it long and hard enough and shoot straight, then it kind of spreads and grows, and that's largely kind of like what we're looking at. So it's just, I don't know, it was something that's kind of heady that I was thinking about this morning and I had to share.
Wow.
That's fucking deep.
You just thought about that and just wrote it all down?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying, though? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Belief creates reality.
Absolutely. There's still people who believe in flat Earth, for example. Like,
But that's what I mean, though. It's like
perception is reality.
Perception is reality.
That's right.
Like, and it's
That's
real
right.
to them, like, because they live their life as if the world is flat. So, like,
exactly. And, you know, everyone has their own perception of how their reality is, right? So
if no one believes the truth, is it true? And if everyone believes a lie, is it the truth? Those are the questions.
no, I can root that right back. That is an unfalsifiable argument. So
It's just stuff to chew on.
That's something like last Thursdayism. That is the belief that the universe was created last Thursday, right?
And there's no way to prove that it wasn't.
You can't prove that it wasn't, right? That's an unfalsifiable argument, right? You can't prove that it wasn't.
Yeah, and someone can live their life as if it's true, but you see what I'm saying in the sense that, like,
Exactly.
at one point 3D was an idea in my head. We didn't have a logo. We didn't have any of you guys. We didn't have this microphone. We didn't have shit. Okay, and all we had was the belief in my head, and so it's like through believing and perceiving that perception and that manifested into a tangible thing. It was palpable energy into a tangible product, right? And we're still working on it, right? And it's only real to our friends and family, but like in time, hopefully it'll be real to the masses. And that's kind of the ticket, is that, like, for anyone out there that doesn't believe in themselves, like, good luck trying to get the rest of the world to believe in you, because that's the ticket, is that, like, you can speak things, perceive things, desire things into existence, like. And that was what I wanted to share.
Yeah, totally.
So go get it.
Absolutely. You have to, and the whole perception thing, like, that is something that, you know, the most beyond successful people in this world have. They have the perseverance to keep going, and, like, you know, you're talking like Bill Gates and Bezos and Zuckerberg, like, they had the perseverance to keep going, right? That's perception.
But yeah, you know, it's just like, everybody's doing the same thing. You got to set yourself apart by believing in yourself and manifesting that. And I still believe that, yeah, perception is reality, and y'all need to be woke and stay aware of that fact that you can pretty much fall into other people's agenda, or you can set your own, and you can manifest that through perception and affirmations and things like that. And I just had to share that because it's been something for me where I look back and it's like, once these were ideas and now they're coming to life, and it's just the coolest thing. So people have asked me, like, how do you do it? And it's like, you have an idea and you believe and you work towards it. And yeah, that's all.
Facts.
Big facts.
So, guys, I just got one kind of interesting question. What words to live by would you give the audience? What kind of nuggets for them? What do you got?
All right, so Ethan kind of already hit on this earlier, but winners fail more than losers do. And that really resonated with me when I was listening to him say that, and I just wanted to make sure it hit home with the rest of you guys. You know, like, if you really want to do something, you just need to fail at it. Because, for instance, who invented the fucking light bulb? Thomas Edison.
Nikola Tesla.
Okay, whatever.
Thomas Edison
Okay,
is a fucking bitch.
All right, Tesla
don't
invented a light
stop,
bulb
stop.
that
Don't
shone and
at
lighted
me.
the Paris World's Fair.
Do
Don't
not
at
at
me.
me.
The first incandescent.
If
I
you
believe.
are not-
Can I please have the spotlight?
Incandescent.
If you're not Tesla gang, don't listen to this podcast.
For real.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
lit the whole World's Fair with a whole new light bulb patent that was
The only
completely
thing
different
Edison
from
invented was the electric
Edison's.
chair, but go ahead. Literally. Go.
What's the quote that's like, I could tell you the 2,000 ways to not make a light bulb? Who said that? Was it Edison?
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
perfect
I can
way,
tell you-
but
That's
there's one
the
perfect
quote
way.
I was
Yeah.
going off of.
I bet his
That's the
fucking
quote I was
inventors
going
told him that while he was getting fingered in the butt.
In his workshop of inventors, yes.
Okay,
Fucking hate
Can I please
Edison.
talk?
Only if it's not about Edison.
I'm literally just gonna quote that.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll hold-
Okay,
I'll hold my
I'm not actually giving him the credit.
That.
But
that
now I
or-
feel like we are. I don't
Yo.
even. Oh my god.
Fucking hate you,
Why do you
Edison. I
guys
hate
go
you.
off
I hate
track
you. I
every-
hate you.
He's dead.
Please stop. bro.
Don't at me, Edison. I hate you.
Alternating current
Oh
gang.
my god.
Yes, AC gang or I die.
AC gang
For-
till I
for-
die.
Dumbass.
Ethan, you go first.
Okay, I got
Fuck.
something to say.
Can't say a whole sentence without these fuckers interrupting me. Jesus.
Yeah,
Dudes,
can't get a
bitch.
word in edgewise.
Someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. You heard me? You cannot build a reputation on what you're going to do. So get out there and start doing what Matthias did and fail fast and fail often and just fucking fail, because then you're going to be a professional loser, which means you're going to win because you're going to have lost so many times that you know exactly what not to do. Get yourself a not to do list.
Don't watch the clock. Do as it does. Keep going.
It do be that way.
Woo!
Rap.
All right. So, my words to live by are no one owes you shit. And pretty much what I mean by that is anything that you are not willing to work hard for, I truly believe that you do not deserve, because, I mean, unless it's just some random gift or something, that's completely fine. But, I mean, kind of like us, I mean, anybody that's in our industry, you have to have that mindset, kind of like what Matthias said. And I really do think that the mindset of no one owes you anything, it really drives me. And I've kind of just lived by that mindset my whole entire life, because I've just always hated being a fake motherfucker, and I've always hated just, like, even looking like a bitch. Like, yeah, a lot of people say, don't give a fuck what people think. I don't give a fuck what people think, but for some reason I do whenever it comes to what they think I'm going to do or what I am doing, and if they think it's real or not. And that kind of goes in with with one of the other things that Ethan said, is that man, what is that quote? It was something along the lines of
Oh shit, no,
Oh,
you
yeah.
said you didn't want that one.
yeah.
I said that, bro. You said
Yeah,
you-
but that kind of ties in
I
to this
said
other
this.
quote that Ethan said is you can't build a reputation on what you're going to do, and the key word is going to do. Hello, Grace. How are you doing today?
Sorry.
But
Are you sure you said that one? I thought there was one up here where you're like,
No.
yeah, you're like, yo, I want that one.
no, it was for sure that one. But yeah, that does kind of tie into the quote of you can't build a reputation on what you're going to do, because kind of like I said, I don't like being fake at all, pretty much. I mean, that's the best way to put it. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. If I'm not going to do something, I'm going to tell people I'm not going to do it, because I stay in my fucking lane. Like if somebody wants me to do something and I have no experience doing it, and I'm going to look like an idiot, then I might do it, I might not. I most likely won't. But if it's something that I truly want, like something that I really want, that I am willing to work hard for, then obviously I want that, and we're all doing that. And yeah, that's pretty much my quote is don't. I mean, you don't deserve shit, and I really think that's a great mindset, and it really drives people to the point where even if you're desperate, you know, like I always try to live as minimally as I can, meaning like I don't try and rely on anyone. If people want to help me, like, yes, I will take random gifts, I will take random money, yes, but I do not expect any of that, and I do not want for some reason whenever that happens, I don't like my ego does kind of take over, because I don't want to be like taking things, you know. And just from other people, like gifts and stuff, because in my mind, if I can't afford it, like if I can't do it, then why the fuck do I deserve it? So, all right. So, my words to live by is no one owes you shit, and what I mean by that is if you're not willing to work hard for what you want, then I truly believe that you don't deserve it. Now, when it comes to gifts and stuff, I mean, that's obviously different. Like, for example, my sister got me a brand new TV because she literally just heard me complaining about my shitty ass TV. And I went to her house and she said, "Hey, I got you a new TV." And I was like, how much do you want for it, like, and then she said, "No, I'm giving it to you. I heard you were complaining about your shitty TV, so I wanted to get you a new TV." And then in the back of my mind, I was like, well, fuck, like, I can't accept this. I don't deserve this. I didn't work for this, That's always in the back of my mind for some reason, and it always has been, because I can't not think about like that type of guilt for some reason, and just with any gift and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I mean by that. But yeah, no one owes you anything. Work hard for what you get, and don't steal shit. Don't steal software, please. That's another tip of advice.
What about MP3s, Rob?
Don't steal MP3s. Support your artists, especially your local artists.
All right, that pretty much wraps it up here. Austin, podcast director. Matthias.
Videographer. Peace out, guys.
Swan.
Visual engineer. See you next week.
Ethan.
Producer, DJ, manager.
Rob.
Audio engineer, composer, producer.
All right, it's 3D podcast. We'll catch you guys next week.